Hello, my name's Chris, and thank you very much for clicking on my video. In this video, I want to walk you through the exact process as to what it would look like if we were to work together in the future. And I also want to walk you through my exact 5-step to profit plan that I use and implement for every single partner that I do work with. So that's going to give you an insight. Now, I understand how important it is for you to find the right partner in this project. If you've put up a job, you have probably 50 to 100 proposals, and there's lots of accounts to go through. And I am really confident that I can help you to achieve the results that you want, to free up your time, to build an audience that actually is interested in what we are posting, and ultimately to increase the revenue for your business. So before we get into it, I just want to mention that I have worked with over 150 brands and creators. I've got lots of very nice 5-star reviews on Upwork and some nice messages here as well. So I would love for you to check that out on my profile. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Couple of accounts that I have worked with, or I am still working with at this moment. For example, we've got Leo. We've helped him grow to 162,000 followers on Instagram. We've got multiple videos that surpassed 1 million views, which is awesome to see. We've got Mel Mack, who is an acting coach. I've been working with her for the last year. And we've helped her build up a really strong funnel, sales funnel, many chat automations, and we've generated tens of thousands of dollars in revenue, which is really cool to see. So let's talk a little bit about the algorithm and how that works and how me and my team actually beat this. Now, the algorithm is something that, it takes a lot of experience, a lot of time to really try to understand. And Instagram pushes the right content to the right people. And I have studied this inside out over the last 6 years, okay? Between the good signals, the bad signals, what pushes it further, what doesn't. And these are the sort of things you probably don't want to spend your time on when you've got so many other things to look at. So this is how I get real results for the brands that I do work with. And just to go into it a little bit in more detail, okay? Instagram does not show your content randomly, okay? It pushes to the right people using the right content based on what those individual people engage with and watch the most. So if we can use this to your advantage and we create content that Instagram is already looking to promote to the right people that we want, we got to be specific and we got to do certain things to really achieve this. And again, this is something that me and my team have worked on over the last 5 or 6 years. So this is going to be, it's going to give you a head start with what we want to achieve, okay? Now, there is a couple of different things. There's 3 different phases that I like to look at when it comes to creating content, okay? Phase 1 is always going to be awareness. How can we get the most amount of people on our page that is A, actually our target audience, and then B, we want to, which is phase 2, we build engagement, and then phase 3, we want them to take some sort of action, okay? Now, in phase 1, okay, short form reels, entertaining hooks, and storytelling works really well at the minute to bring new people in. Once we've brought those people in, okay, we want to set up many chat automations, we want lead magnets, we want to do polls and questions, and we want to do some sort of engagement strategy where we're engaging with those individual people, which will then rope them into the final phase of some sort of action, okay? Strong call to actions and value packed post and the odd personal wins and testimonials. If we stay consistent with this, which is exactly what me and my team do, we're set up for some pretty good results, okay? So moving away from the algorithm, my 5-step to profit plan, my 5-step strategy that does grow brands, it builds communities, and ultimately does deliver some extra revenue into the business, okay? So to kick things off, we do a clarity call, okay? Then we do competitor analysis and we come up with the strategy. We create the content for you. We engage with your ideal followers, and then we build you an offer, a one-to-one offer, and we set that up with many chat automations. Okay, so that is the 5P sequence. I'm going to go into that in a little bit more detail now. Okay, so yes, that is a cringy photo of me waving to future you on our clarity call. I know. Bring your goals and I'll bring the game plan. It's all a bit cringy, but it is true, okay? It's exactly how that call is going to go. I'm going to ask about your goals, your pain points, and honestly, we're going to have a conversation. That is all we're going to have. I want to get crystal clear on your target audience, your goal, where you are now, where we want to take that, and then how we are going to get there, okay? I'm going to ask questions that's going to identify some quick wins. I'm going to give you a very brief strategy on what I think is best for you to do moving forward. And you're going to leave the clarity call with direction and an idea, a sense of idea of what we want to do next. Whether we want to work together moving forward, whether I'm the right fit for you, You will still go away from that call knowing a lot of stuff on what the next move is. And if you want to implement that with the next person that you work with, that is totally fine by me. As I said, it's just a conversation. Okay. So if we do move ahead and we move forward, the next thing that I will do is I'm going to do competitor analysis, and I'm going to create you a full in-depth content strategy. Okay. Now in this content strategy, I want to make it crystal clear and we're on the same page as to exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to take a look at what's working in the industry, the styles of content, and exactly what is working. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. We take what's working and we add our own spin to that. So that's going to be the next step for us. Okay. Now, moving into the content creation, it's taken me 4 or 5 years to come up with the system that works best for me and the partners that I do work with. Okay, and it's in a Google Sheet. That is what I have ended up with. But we break every single piece of content down for you. We script it for you. We post manually for you. We give you the framework and why we're doing that framework. Okay, we want to teach you at the same time. And all of this is done by data-backed trends in your industry and in your niche. Okay, that means less stress and more consistency for you, and content that's actually going to convert. Okay, so stage 4 then is we actually engage with your ideal followers. Okay, in this picture you can see on the left, this is in a tracking sheet from one of the partners I'm currently working with, and every single day we update this. Okay, what we do is we work and we engage with your ideal target audience 7 days a week. Okay, so my team automatically or manually interacts with potential customers by liking, commenting, and following them to start meaningful conversations daily. Okay, and we can do this up to around 200 per day. Okay, as you can see here, we do 200 interactions that day, the next day, and what this does is this brings your ideal target audience straight to your page. If we're creating really good content on top of engaging with them, that's going to convert them to our page, which will then lead them into that engagement and then action stage. So it's pretty cool. Okay, I really like it. It works really, really well. Now, phase 5 is what we will do. We have your content. We're engaging with your audience. Now we need some sort of funnel and some sort of offer. Okay. Now we build this offer for you. Okay, we help craft a really clear offer that turns interest into action. Okay, whether that's going to be a lead magnet, discount, exclusive experience. We want to make sure that your audience has a reason to move. Okay, to that next stage. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they just push out content. They're just posting content with no intention. There needs to be an idea behind every single post, and that's exactly what we do. Okay. So we nurture your leads. We do it 24/7, and all of this will be set up automatically, as you can see here, with an automation like this. Okay. Now, my 5-star promise to you. Okay. I aim for flawless execution and real results every single time. Okay. If I genuinely do not think I can help you on the call, I will not move forward. Okay, I make that very transparent. I make it very, very clear. If you're not 100% satisfied with the work that we do, if we do work together, and you genuinely cannot leave me a 5-star review, I will refund you 100%. No questions asked. Okay, no questions asked. As I said, while I would love to work with everyone that does reach out to me, experience has taught me that not every business is a good fit for me. Okay, so if we hop on the call and I tell you at the end of that call, I think we can move forward and I'm confident that I can help you get results, then I think we can do a pretty good job together. Okay, this is all just to protect the quality of the work and deliver the best possible outcome. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight as to what it would look like if we did work together. The next steps for you is, if you did find any value in this, please send me a message on Upwork. We can schedule a call. I would love to speak to you, as I said, in more detail and see where we can take this. I think it's really, really exciting. I think social media can completely transform a business. I've seen it happen to so many of my partners, and honestly, it's really, really cool to see. So cheers. I'll wait for your message and look forward to speaking to you.